Oh, lay it on the line, talk through our problems, let's try resolving them. Should we even try? Meet me halfway, and I'll give you time. Lay it on the line, show me your heart, and I'll show you mine. If we want this, if we need this, then let's lay it on the line. Settle down, let's try to talk it out.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Jamila with Lay It on the Line.
And your boy Miles.
And Nate Devon.
And before we get started, I need you guys to click that like, share, and subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And before we start this show, we always gotta pay our homage to who helping us get this. Who vision?
No, it's who made that.
Who made that? Y'all gotta skip. I've been drinking
who made
all
that?
day.
Our production.
Yeah, our production team. Who made that vision?
Who made that? Who made that?
Right there.
Who made that? Who made the movie called Hustler Ambition? So if you haven't already seen Hustler Ambition, you can find it on YouTube. Our producer, who produces our podcast, made his first movie, and we're going to interview him on one of our shows. But yeah, make sure that you check out Who Made That visuals.
That's what it is.
That's where you were trying to go with it.
Yeah, the outlet. You gotta excuse me. Charge from my head, not my heart.
He been out all night, y'all. So just excuse him. He was turned up. You know, when you get a certain age and you turn up, it take a minute for you to get back in the groove of things.
Yeah, I'll let that. But anyway, yeah, we here today. What's going on, ladies? Y'all right?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, that's good. I want to jump straight into this here. You know what I'm saying? I heard some things in the comment. I like to ruffle some feathers up, but I heard that y'all said I ain't never answered the question about what's the benefit of being a husband. Once again, of being a husband is have a woman that carries herself like a woman, that know how to handle her business like a woman, that talks like a woman, not no say man, say bro. All that shit is dead. And any time when you ain't around, she represent for you. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to represent for her. And that's what it is. Y'all got something to say?
Didn't you say that you saw one of the comments and the man said that there's no benefit because women have turned them away from wanting to be husbands?
I said after reviewing all the comments that I noticed that that was common. That a lot of men were stating that there was women don't want to be wives. So it stops them from being husbands because that's not a benefit. But I feel like at some point, just reading over the comments, at some point they had it in their mind to be a husband, but they got with somebody that kind of turned them away from that.
You know what they can be? You know what they can be? It can be a gene because the woman that you want, what you seeking for is might not what you like. So basically, what you seeking for that you want, that might not be the one you want because everybody want the body, everybody want the good looks, but to be honest with you, majority of them motherfuckers is throwed off. They is loony to the toonie. Like, I'm being honest with you. They ain't wrapped too tight, man. So, and you gotta understand, when a lot of women, they pretty, they know they got a body, they feel like they got options. So I'm gonna tell you like this here.
You do.
You young now. You gonna look good. You gonna get old. Us as men, we get old. But guess what? Our money stay young. Our money gonna steady grow. We can always go get us a younger woman. No one ain't gonna want your little old dusty ass after you got old. All that past when we wanted you when you was elegant, now you elephant. We don't want you no more.
Elegant.
Went from elegant to elephant, straight up. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, better represent and understand when you got a man. But a lot of us sometimes chase shit what we want, might not be what we want. It's okay to have a woman that ain't really got no ass.
Okay.
No tail.
I'm going to say this because I agree and I disagree because at the end of the day, you can't sit there and say that all pretty women that have options are not, you know.
I ain't say all.
Well, you basically said that most of the pretty women that have options, they loony in the head. You got some not so pretty women that are loony in the head.
But most men want pretty women.
And most women want a man with muscles and a big thing.
Exactly. So I'm speaking for them dudes that want just these pretty women.
I don't. They don't have to be.
All that.
But people say that.
Muscle, but I'm like, I need somebody with a dad bod.
A who?
A dad bod. The snuggle up on. Yes. They be all soft and
so you want an old teddy bear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Run me one of those.
I mean, I'm just saying most women, that's what they want. You want the 6 feet. They want a nice body. They want a big bank account. But at the end of the day, you can find a man that's 6 feet. He can have a 6-pack. He can have 6 figures. You're going to think, oh, because he have all these things, all the women want him. That man have options. But it's a lot of men that's out there that don't have a woman because a woman is thinking, oh, he 6 feet, 6 figures, 6 inches, you know, he got all the women. So now this man is single because nobody trusts him because he look good. I don't think that that's fair to say.
Not
It's a
necessarily
lot
that
of
though.
single, beautiful women out there that have good hearts, but nobody want them because one, oh, she pretty, she's probably ran through. Oh, she probably got a bad attitude. Oh, she probably got a whole bunch of men in her DMs. She probably do got a lot of dudes in her DMs, but don't mean she entertaining all of them. Just because she look good don't mean that she loony in the head.
I will say this. For me, I feel like, and I was easy to tell people, like, I can go out and I don't have to worry about a lot of people approaching me. Apparently, I have the mean face. We talked about that before. But when I cut my hair, I've been getting more people approach me now that I cut my hair. So I don't know what the long hair did that made people like make feel some type of way and not approach me. But now that I done cut it off, I get a lot more.
Well, maybe they
attention.
can see more of your facial features, and maybe you are softer now that you have a different hairstyle. Your hairstyle can make you different. Because I know when I have my hair long down my back, I feel like a diva, you know. So
I felt like a diva then. I don't think it didn't change me. For me, I don't feel like it.
You
changed
might look
me.
more mature because you look at the statistics. Like he said, when you go on social media, you see a certain type of woman. Most of them have the long hair. You know, you got a pretty face, you got the long hair. They're putting you in a stereotype like, oh, she probably one of them with a bad B attitude.
Yeah, but I tell people all the time,
You're
don't
more
judge
mature
that, though.
looking with your hair up and you look very classy. You know what I'm saying? So they might be like, oh, she mature. She's not a thot. They just assuming because you look a certain way that you might be a certain way.
Women don't intimidate me. I'm gonna tell you now. I don't give a damn how.
That.
It don't intimidate me because my thing is this. I tell y'all before, and I done said this again. I'm gonna tell you again and again and again. If you get a woman to laugh and giggle, nigga, you got a chance of getting her, and it's just what it is, man. But what I'm saying is, majority of men want a nice, pretty, sexy woman.
Right.
But we gotta understand, a nice, pretty, sexy woman ain't always gotta be fine. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can have a woman with a pretty face and a nice little body, right? Mm-hmm. But her heart is solid and pure. You see what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with a woman with a nice full structure. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to say a woman with a full body and a woman who don't have that full body, that the woman with a full body is better than the one with no full body. I'm not going to say that.
But if they both got good hearts, you're going to pick the one with the better body that you're attracted to. There's nothing wrong with wanting what you're attracted to, though.
There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, I'm not necessarily saying I'm going to go with them. Like, you have men out here who actually say that I don't want no real fine woman because that's
they
too
don't
much.
Want that competition.
It's too much stress on me in competition. Mm-hmm. But I tell every man, you got to have confidence in yourself, homie.
I just think if you insecure, you know, a girl
you should have
get a lot
of
attention because that's gonna be hard on you. So let me just let me paraphrase what I heard, and Ine, you can tell me if you heard something different from Miles. What he feel like the benefits of being a husband is you can have somebody that loves you as much as you love them. You can have somebody that you can grow and you can build with. You can have somebody. Am I right?
I stop if you're wrong.
Okay. You can have somebody that you can grow with. You don't have to go out there and try to find somebody. Like, you also have somebody that you can be intimate with. Yeah. You know, those are some benefits of being a husband. What my issue was is that the men, instead of them addressing the question with why are they so comfortable with being baby daddies to multiple women, all they did was just point the finger, well, it's because of the women. But what about you? You're the one that's making the babies. These women can't get pregnant without you.
Strap up.
You know, like
until you feel like you don't want it, that's the one for you. I tell everybody, strap up, and then if you feel like she the one, after you done goddamn me had intercourse or whatever with her 3 times, you gonna find out who she is or how she is. Really, one time I'll let you know, but it just depends. Quit just trying to go straight off the top. Just down in, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta hold yourself accountability for that shit off the top.
I'm gonna have to say this. Mm-hmm. I was on birth control when I got pregnant with 2 of my kids.
Mm-hmm. You stopped, didn't you?
No. When I tell you I was on birth control faithfully, with 2 of my kids, and I just realized I'm probably more fertile than I thought I was.
Yeah.
But I was with the same person. So my first 3 are for the same person. My second 2 are for somebody else. But I'm not a third, or I'm not even a second or third baby mama.
And that's what I'm saying. But most men have more than like 2 or 3 baby mamas, but they still pointing a finger at the woman. Oh, well, y'all have baby. Most baby mamas don't have multiple baby daddies and multiple kids on the average. But now in this generation, what I'm seeing is there's a lot of men having multiple children by multiple women, but they still blaming the woman. But the woman, you her only baby daddy, but you got 3, 4 baby mamas out there.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that. So, I mean, looking through, like I said, the comments or whatever, I see a lot of
finger
pointing. Nobody's being held accountable, or nobody even taking accountability for themselves or their own actions. It is a lot of, finger pointing, and I just don't think that makes a difference. The problem is, as a man, you have to, again, take some responsibility. Like Miles say, you strap up. And then again, I hate to say it because y'all know what I'm about to do. I play both sides of the fence. Birth control. Sometimes you got to take go that extra mile for birth control. You know what I'm saying? He can strap up, but make sure you doing it. Back in the days, he used to always be like, but you said you was on birth control. And I see a lot. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a lot of, but you said.
But a lot of women do say they on birth control, knowing they lying through their teeth.
That's my point.
So why are y'all trusting women? And it's like, I can defend a man, and he's still gonna jump in the comments and find a way to blame a woman. I'm like, why are y'all trusting these women? Y'all putting the babies in these women. You didn't take your time to get to know this woman. Now she's taking 20% of your income. They came for me on that. Like, I can't even defend y'all. I can't even. And then it's like, I talk about the trifling women too. Yeah. We don't take sides and defend the woman. We talk about these trifling women that's using a kid against a man. So what I'm saying is, if you know that these women out here are having babies for career choices, why are you gonna go and get? First of all, you shouldn't be sticking your little thing inside no woman that you don't want to have a child with.
I'm just saying, because at the end of the day, if I got 4 baby daddies,
you could put something in there, something gonna come out.
Job. You know what I'm saying? I got 20 to 25%.
That's if you got baby daddies that got jobs. Some of these women ain't even smart enough to get a baby daddy with a job. If your first baby daddy wasn't no good, okay, shame on you. You got okie doke. You didn't know the better. You didn't have discernment. But then you turn around and get pregnant by that same dude that wasn't taking care of the first kid, or you go and find another sorry dude that can't take care of his own self or your child. I fault the woman for that because you're stuck with the child.
I ain't gonna say that. By me being a man, I ain't gonna say that. Can't really fault the woman because the woman just in her mode. Well, you know what? You can't fault the woman because the woman at the same time should be able to tell a man, make sure you strap up. So you joke with somebody, it's the women. No, Negro, it's your fault because you should know at the end of the day,
she can't get pregnant without him.
She can't get pregnant. You know, if your pull-out game weak, nigga, strap up. I know sometimes we get caught up on the road, we be like, damn. Why? Hey, man, I'm going to tell you something. When I used to go to female's house and I know regardless if I'm going to get it or not, I'm stopping at the stove. I'm going to grab me some of these jokers. I don't even know. If I lay in the bed, nigga, I already put them up under her pillow. She don't even know it. I didn't bust one open just case for the moment. You know what I'm saying?
And you got to be careful when you finish because girls are going in the trash can, getting the condom out. I just watched one of them judge shows, Paternity Court. This woman had sex with this young man. She was like 40. He was like early 20s.
Yeah.
She wanted a family. He just trying to hit it and quit it. He hit it, quit it, put it in the trash can. That woman went in the trash can, got the condom and a syringe, took his semen out, put it in her, and had a baby. If y'all know that women are that trifling, where's your self-worth? That's all I want to know. Like, can y'all answer that question? Where's your self-worth? Where is your self-worth?
That's the across the board question because it's the same thing with, the women. Like, if you know somebody have 2 babies, 2 baby mamas, let's stop there.
Or if you know that he don't want a kid, why would you force a kid on him? Why would you lie about being on birth control when you know that this man telling you, I don't want a kid? If he telling you he don't want a kid, you can't control when you get pregnant because, like you said, you was on birth control and got pregnant. So if you know that you don't want to have a baby by that man, you shouldn't even be screwing him.
Yeah.
At all. Why are you screwing him?
Well, if y'all look at it that way, then don't hunt with nobody unless you know you can see a baby or future with them.
Exactly.
So if you know you can't, if you know you just, it's some women out here, we be like, damn, they mother, and then you hit me right, that motherfucker cuckoo. You know what I'm saying?
We talked about that too.
Yeah, when you realize she cuckoo,
man.
The
kid crazy, the mama crazy, the whole family crazy.
Yeah,
Do your research.
But at the end of the day, both of y'all got to hold each other accountable because the woman need to say, hey, strap up. And homie, you know you going over there. You need to always keep your son with you. You know, other than that, it ain't no explanation. Deal with the consequences. And that's on both parties.
Was it anything else that riled you up in those comments?
No, that was, the lady said, so you saying if you go out of town, you shouldn't have to pay child support. So she said, so if you buy a new car,
I saw that one.
yeah, she said if you buy a new car and it break down, do you still pay the notes? Hell no. Leave that some bitch right there. Let her come get it. So therefore, like I said, if the woman move out of town, you shouldn't have to pay child support.
Well,
and a lot of y'all got it twisted.
Well, they didn't see the whole video. They was only going on the clip. Wait, just to be clear, you were saying if she's being bitter, she's moving out of town, taking the baby, not allowing you to have visitation for the child. That's when you were saying if she taking her rabbit behind out of town, then and she ain't letting you even have visitation with your child, she don't need to get no child support.
Not saying if it's a job involved. If
right.
The job
it wasn't
involved,
legit.
So if she had a job involved, and even still, if where you moving to and where I'm staying at, whatever environment's more safer, then I figure like, look, let him stay here. I'm not saying he can't come there, but she come there. We'll figure it out. Let him stay here, and we rotate around. You know.
Let me piggyback off of that to make sure that there's clarity. When it comes to moving out, what if this relationship is toxic and I'm moving to get away?
But you can't go out of state and not allow that man to have visits with his children, regardless if you and him are toxic together.
Yeah.
No,
that's still his child.
That may still be his child, but if I feel like he's toxic for the child as well, then I got to do what's best.
I think that you need to go to court and let the court make that decision because that's still his child. That's the problem that I have with women nowadays, and I'm a woman, but this is the problem that I have with females. I ain't gonna even say women, I'm gonna say females. Just because you push that baby out your stinking behind does not mean that you are the only person that get to make decisions for that child. That man is the father. That man has a say-so. And it's a lot of women out there, you are not even a better parent, but you feel like because it's your baby that you make every decision and then you can decide when or if the man get to see his father or not, or his child or not. So yeah, if the relationship is toxic, he beating on you or whatever, I can understand why a woman would move, but at the end of the day, that's still his child.
But if he beating on the child, you think it's okay?
Well, no, that's not the scenario.
I'm saying that if it's toxic for her and the child. If
he's abusing the child, then no, he shouldn't be able to see his child. But that man, if he want to see his child, then he needs to go to court. But if he's beating on the child, he need to have consequences for that.
Yeah, that's why I say
it should be consequences.
If it's toxic for both. Because honestly, and
if it's toxic for both, you do what's best for the child.
My point. That's my point. That's when I say when they're leaving out to get away from a toxic relationship, then there has to be some type of line there that needs to be drawn.
Yeah. But what if the woman is the toxic one, but she got the child? It's not fair for the man.
That's definitely different.
In most scenarios, the woman can go to any judge or call any cop, and she can sit there and say that the man was doing this when she could be the abuser, and the man got to sit there and allow his child to go be with this toxic, abusive woman because she's the woman. And I know in Houston, they gonna always take the woman word most of the time. But if the woman is the one that's being abused and the child is being abused by the father, you got to do what's best for your child. So yeah, you could take him out of town, but that man, if you don't want to pay child support with your abuser behind, you better go to the courts.
Tell him.
Well, I'm just saying, you need to go to the courts, and then that's when the mom go to the courts, and you need to have proof. These judges need to stop. I had a friend that messaged me on Facebook behind one of our posts or whatever, and she was saying that her son was going through it. The girl had made up lies and stuff like that, and he ended up having to go to court, and they wouldn't allow him to see the child, and she said it was lies. They just believed her without no proof. I don't think that that's fair. That's not fair at all. And it's a lot of men out there that deal with women in these type of scenarios. They can't see their kid because the woman is bitter. The woman is mad. She ain't letting him. He's not doing what she say do. So she was like, well, you can't see your child. And that's not right.
I do think I agree with you on that. I think there needs to be some type of accumulation of proof because I have seen and talked to people and noticed that there are a lot of men with issues where the woman said, oh, he touched my child, or this child got touched, or this person did this to me. When in essence, I know that if I make that phone call, I'm gonna get your ass. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. You don't want to stay. You want to go. Don't worry about it. I'll get your ass.
Yeah.
And they end up in jail. They got records. They own
and
the
no
sexual
proof.
assault, or list or whatever the case may be, with absolutely no proof.
You know what? I'm glad that you brought that up, because it ain't just the women. These children, men, when you get in these relationships, these blended families with these women who have teenagers can be very malicious. So when y'all dating women who have children, better watch yourself and watch these little girls, because they will lie to get themselves out of trouble.
No, your asses need to have your own goddamn spot.
True.
Have your own spot. That's why I say I would not date a woman with little kids.
How do you maintain a marriage in two different spots because she got kids?
No, you make that choice if you want to marry her right then with them little bitty kids. That's the decision you need to make. Be knowing of that, if depend on the age.
Put some cameras in the house.
Yeah, like don't play with me like that. Let's get understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not even play them type of games.
The mama need to be careful too, because just like the little kids can lie, little girls can tell the truth. Like, some of these men are predators, and they are seeking out single women with children just so that they can mess with the little girls. So you can trust your man, but always trust your instincts. So if you don't know and you don't want to have to question who telling the truth or who lying, put some damn cameras in your house.
Man, I swear to God, my child worked for the FBI. So I ain't gonna lie to you. Anybody that come new in my life,
background
she
check.
doing background check.
I know that's right.
I ain't got to. I'ma just who is it? She doing, but I'm telling you, she running them. Mm-hmm. She running them. So believe me.
Did y'all see Kevin Gates on Club Shay Shay?
Yeah, I seen part
He
of the clips.
said, if a man touch my child, he going to the Lord.
Yeah, supposed to be.
Not those exact words.
He said,
but he was like,
high.
I don't care. Like, you touch. He say anybody that touch a child inappropriately, they need to meet their maker.
I agree.
So y'all need, if you are a predator out there and you messing with somebody's child, that child has a father. That child has a mother. Because I know when my son was little, I'm asking questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, they think that it only happens to little girls. You got some men out here that will mess with your little boys too. And you better talk to your kids, and you need to let your kids know what's wrong, what's inappropriate. If somebody make you uncomfortable, let me know. If he hugging you too much, if he kissing you too much, if he wants you to sit on his lap, you don't feel comfortable with that. You shouldn't be sitting on no man's lap anyway. But y'all need to talk to your kids and let them know what's right and what's wrong. Yep. That way they can come and tell you and be comfortable telling you that somebody did something wrong.
But I think they also, like you said, having that conversation, also letting them know that little boy too big for you to be playing with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be friendly, but don't play with him. He's too old for you to be playing with, because honestly, anything can be misconstrued. Yep. Oh, she got a crush on me and all that other. No, we don't crush on shit around here. You know what I'm saying? Go do something. Go play with something else. But that is definitely a conversation that needs to be had. You need to talk to your kids about those type of things. Like, do you have a boyfriend? Do you know what boyfriends are for? Like, what do they do? And this, I need to know what you think you know, so I can tell you the truth.
Boyfriend? Yeah. Who have a boyfriend?
The little girls.
Just little girls.
What age group you think girls should have a boyfriend? I'm asking a question.
Oh, no, I
was kissing by the 8th grade, so y'all better be having conversations, because we didn't have social media back then. So if I was kissing in the 8th grade, as a matter of fact, I know you asked me how long ago I worked at school. It's been some couple years, but I remember working at the 9th grade center. It was a little girl in there on baby number 2, so they already doing more. They hunching and gooching before the 8th grade.
I was different. I mean, I was fighting niggas at in 8th grade. Like,
I had a boyfriend.
You liking me? I don't like. No,
all we was doing was kissing. I hadn't had sex until high school, but I was kissing and feeling some things that I didn't understand what I was feeling.
I didn't start talking to nobody until like my almost 11th grade.
You better have them conversations way before high school with your kids.
My thing is,
he was managed. He already had a kid by high school.
Of course, the men, but I'm saying, of course, I had my daughter in my senior year, but I'm saying, I had met my baby dad in my junior year, and he was like the first person that I started talking to. So
y'all gonna drink?
I'm drinking my drink. Where your drink at?
Huh? Hey, look here, man.
He's trying to get the subject off of his thought behind having a baby before he even got to. Was you in the 9th grade yet?
I don't know.
I don't know neither. I'm just messing with you.
Hey, yeah, I had drinks. I had probably. Let me see. Look here. I went to Grooves. Had some brunch. I ate everything on that menu.
How you rate Grooves brunch?
That shit was good, motherfucker. It was like sing along with me on Sundays. I ain't been to Grooves so long. I had pancakes, turkey sausage, bacon, egg roll, boudin egg rolls, lamb chops, wings,
where you put
fries, huh? Shit in my belly.
He got storage.
Hey, I would eat.
I try to see if it's poking.
I had the flight, the margarita flight.
Oh yeah.
I had the most of the time.
Oh, that's why you
I
came
had
over
some
here on
Ciroc.
10.
Man, look
And
here.
then
Walked
we
through the door
went
on
out
it.
last night. Like, how you able to go out and drink as much as you was drinking last night,
Because
then turn around and go to a
I
brunch and drink some
reserved.
more?
I knew I ain't drinking back a minute. So since I ain't drinking a minute, I was able to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I drank like that yesterday and today. I'm not drinking no more until my birthday. Till my birthday.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Then I'll be ready to do it again. But it's gonna be a long 8 days.
I just can't, like, y'all was like, come on, take a shot. I don't know what happened to me. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older. I just can't do shots like that. Like, I had to put some juice in
you
my
see
shot.
what I did for my birthday?
You had a bunch of bottles out there. What you talking about? What you did?
But I didn't drink. I didn't drink like that. And you see, when they poured up, but I'm gonna tell you, because I know my people, I ate a bunch before I got there. When I'm talking about, I was eating before I got there, because I know my cousin, he has a lifelong mission to get me drunk, and I just won't let him do it.
Yeah.
But when I'm talking about Reposado, Hennessy,
See,
I had it all, but
I can't do it. My body just can't
drink
hang
you
no
some
more.
green tea shots.
I don't even like tea.
Green tea shots good. Taste smooth. You won't even know. Just if you don't take shots, somebody say give you a shot, say give me some green tea shot. Take you some green tea shot. You ain't got to worry about it.
It gotta taste good. I don't like to drink
It's gonna
stuff
be
that don't taste
cold
good.
because it's chill, and the shit gonna go. You be like, oh yeah.
Is that gonna help with the baby daddy, baby mama issues?
I don't
That's
know
gonna
what
get you a baby daddy or a baby
Well,
mama.
not really. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you at. You know, now, if you going to get full, I mean, hey, I don't think I made no kids when I
Somebody was
drunk.
trying to make me a baby mama.
Somebody was?
Yeah,
Ain't
after
that
all
some
them drinks last night.
hamburger. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. If you don't know, type in the comments, say it ain't so. That's all I'm saying. Say it ain't so. But yeah, now, y'all.
But you didn't answer the question, though. I know, like, I was recapping what he said, paraphrasing what he said. Do you feel the same way as Miles as far as the benefits, or do you see other benefits to marriage? Because I see more benefits for a man to get married than what he listed.
It might be some more. My brain ain't functioning too well right now.
I mean, for benefits for a man to be married.
For a man to be married.
I mean, honestly, I feel like foundation and unity is gonna be,
The whole foundation.
The number one.
The number one. You know, to know somebody that has your back. I ain't got to worry about if this person gonna be there or if this person gonna be there. I know somebody solid has my back. You know, and some people might feel like, oh, you ain't got to be married to do that, but that's true. But I feel like to know for sure, you know what? I married this person because I know they had my back in the beginning. They gonna continue to have my back. I just think that is a benefit to not worry about it. I know at the end of the day, if I'm on my deathbed, she got my back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's too easy to walk away from. Like I said before, it's too easy to walk away from when there's not a marriage.
Yeah.
People feel like I don't have to worry about all of these extras going through a divorce process. It's so much easier to just walk away.
They have a statistics that say men that marry after 35 have a lower divorce rate than most men. I think that could be true if they are mature by 35.
Well, the way shit and stuff is now, man, it ain't the same way back in the 50s and the 40s and 50s back then, the 60s. Now, nowadays, things a whole lot different. Too much influence, bad influence. Not gonna say influence. Too much bad influence go around, you know. And I tell people all the time, any woman, if I talk to communicate, don't ever judge our situation off of another situation. Don't look at somebody else's situation and say, look what this person here do. I don't give a rat tail what they do. What we do or what I do is different from what they do. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that because a lot of times you see women post, I get this, she can be getting her tail whooped on too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it just look good.
And just look good. She's showing y'all that, but she get her tail whooped on. She at the house, she come out to eat with y'all at brunch and be all cool and dandy and smiling, but then go home. She call him on the phone. Where you at? You ain't come home. But she going for fun, man. She just sitting in the house. You got the big old house. You got all the bitch. What you doing? You sit in the house crying. You're miserable. You sad. You down. And it's vice versa. You know, dudes, I hear good dudes doing a lot for women, and the women still treating it like, you know, a man can mess up in life, right? He can cheat. He can do this and do that on you, right? And I tell anybody, if you're going to forgive somebody, forgive them. But if you're not, let that shit go and move on. You can't sit here and say, well, I forgive you, but still feel like, well, now you owe me everything. I ain't doing nothing. You got to make, like, how long should you feel that you should have to pay for your mistakes?
How many times are you going to accept somebody cheating?
It don't matter.
What don't matter?
You ask me how long accept?
Yeah.
Oh, they ass got one strike with me.
What about you?
I'm at that one strike.
And it just, like I said, it depends on the situation.
I think comes with maturity. Because I think when we were younger, we would get okie doked on the forgiveness.
And I've been there. So
I think we've all forgiven before.
Yeah.
But just where I'm at now, we posted an old clip, and I was talking about consequences of cheating. I am a firm believer that if a man cheat or if a woman cheats on a man, if you cheat in your relationship and that person just be like, okay, baby, I forgive you, that person gonna do it again. But I think if you give them some harsh consequences for their cheating, they either gonna do one or two things. They not gonna cheat again, or they gonna be very clever to make sure that they don't get caught.
Well, it all depends too. So you know what I'm saying? It depends on your situation.
The consequences?
No. If how many times you really get them that chance.
I ain't giving nobody no chance.
I mean,
if you look like
and
you think you want to cheat, it's a problem.
I'm gonna say this here, and I'm gonna say it like this here. You know, it might be a male or female could have been conversating with somebody on the phone. They might not even, or through text message, they might not even slept with them. You know, you give them a shell shot. But if you straight up catch a joker, you know for a fact, I done caught you come out of a hotel room, I got pictures of you in this, you know what I'm saying? Then that's a whole different ball field. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you have proof.
I feel like lusting, if you go through all that.
And you know what I feel like? You know another thing? If your ass ain't married, you ain't cheating.
Okay, that's what my next thing was. And I think that was another thing the benefits of being married. I hate to say it, but I think that is a benefit to being married. You cheating and getting away with it. It's a fucked up thing. But again, people that are into their marriage, that are focused on their marriage, will forgive you, and your ass, that's your benefit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand the purpose of cheating, because if it's a sexual thing, you got a whole husband or you got a whole wife, you can get it every day.
Hold on, wait. You can do what?
You can get it every day if you got a husband. If what?
You that woman. That woman.
That's what I'm saying. If you're in a relationship, first of all, why are you getting in a relationship with somebody that doesn't match your sex drive? If you're in a marriage with somebody, obviously you're sexually compatible with them. I'm not marrying nobody that I'm not sexually compatible with. So if we in a marriage, we obviously got some good chemistry, sexual chemistry. Why are you cheating if I'm giving it to you every day?
Well, next time, sometimes, I think we talked about it before. Men cheat for several reasons. Women cheat for several reasons. And the reason why it ain't saying that it's right at all. But at the end of the day, men go out and cheat sometimes. Like I say, some men just straight dog. It's just in them to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I tell anybody, women the same way. If you know you a hot tail, just stay single and just have your fun. You know what I'm saying?
I think nowadays women cheat for the same reason men cheat.
Yeah, but
I think they've been cheating for the same reason that men cheat.
Men feel like
it's not as emotional as it used to be.
Men,
and that's their problem. They think that women is so emotional. They think that women don't think like men. No. Women outthink men a lot of times.
It's not emotional. It's not emotional anymore. Guess what? Because honestly, he probably gonna do some things to me that he ain't doing or he ain't trying to do. Because again, we talked about it before. If that's my wife and I see her a certain way, I'm not gonna treat her a certain way.
Yeah.
But that nigga there, I'm not his wife, and he gonna bend me over and pretzel the shit out of me that way I want him to. So that's probably why he got a little
leeway, pull strings. But
again, that's just women don't cheat for emotional reasons.
Yeah.
That's just
women cheat. Most times women cheat is because she love them. And men just cheat just because he'll do it. He ain't got no emotion attached to that woman. A woman usually grow feelings. She getting that man son because this dude some type of way was giving her some conversation or making her laugh. They went out on date, but she didn't get this nigga no chance to date. And she just kept it cool. And then as soon as you messed up, she then went on, decided to go step out the ladies and let him bend her up like a folding chair. Or oppressor, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, but I tell everybody like this here. You got to be able to swallow the pill like the woman swallowed the pill. Nigga, if you know you were doing something wrong and that woman swallowed that pill on you, you got to be able to swallow that pill too.
They can't handle it.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just what it is. So I just feel like this here. If I have a woman and I love her, then I'm going to play it right. I'm going to always tell you what I got a problem with. If I feel like, hey, you ain't giving me sex enough, hey, man, hey, I don't want to hear that tomorrow, later on, wait. Hell no. If I ain't see you in a couple of days or I ain't see you, I don't want to hear nobody wait and hold on.
But are you going to be romantic and try to turn her on and make her want to
have? But what I'm saying
is, just because you get up don't mean that she gonna be
and that's
ready
true.
for
Okay,
you.
I got a question.
If you want it, are you gonna make sure that she
and that's right. It go that way. But at the same time, if y'all vibing, y'all love each other like you say, you miss each other so much. When y'all see each other, y'all automatically turned on. Mm-hmm. So the foreplay and other little stuff come in play, and that should be already understood.
Yeah.
Right. So don't be on the phone with somebody saying, "Oh man, I can't wait to see you. I miss you all day." And then you get there, and man coming there playing with you, and then you want to wait. Just wait. The fuck you mean wait? I've been waiting.
Tired.
Yeah, I'm tired. Hold on, cause you go tell man wait, man be thinking, what the hell I'm waiting for? Shit, you talking about you miss me all these texts and all.
Start rubbing on her. Yeah. You can't just be like, come on, let's do it. You better rub her down.
But why do a man always got to be the one to rub down?
You the one want it.
I'm gonna ask you again. Why do a man feel like? Why is it that y'all women sometimes?
I'm saying if you're the one that want to initiate sex, if she's tired, then you need to be trying to get her where you are. If she's tired,
okay, we can have tired sex, but once again,
tired sex you're gonna be doing everything.
Well, this is my thing. Why is it that a man always have to be the one? We ain't talking about that no more. Why does it feel like a man always got to be the one to rub on a woman to get it going?
I tell people, I teach people, flirt with your spouse for fucking ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, compliment them. Tell them that they're attracted to you, because as long as we can keep this going on, you have my mind stimulated. And guess what? I might come up behind you and touch on you.
But we talking about like if you're tired and he's the one that wanted. I feel like men need to not just feel like a woman just supposed to be in the mood because they're in the mood.
But I feel like, I'm sorry, Miles. I feel like even if you're tired, if that man come and do something to turn you on,
exactly,
you're not gonna be tired. Or if I say something, but you have to trigger that, because if I'm telling you, or you can tell, see, show, or however, if you get any type of inkling that I might be tired, if you come and touch me in a way,
do something,
or you come and you come and say something to me, or you
like
do
kiss
something,
you on the back of your neck, like that's gonna make you be like, okay.
I forgot I was tired.
Listen,
I forgot I was tired.
Once again, fellas, a man can do all that shit, and a woman can still tell me, hold on, just give me a few minutes, wait, give me 5, 10. No, but let a man come in the house and say, I'm tired. Why you tired? You been in the house say, I'm tired.
Just lay there. I don't need you to do nothing.
No,
you can be tired.
No, a woman will argue with you why you tired versus if you tell her, she say she tired. And you can do the rubbing. Just wait, hold on. You know, like, shit will kill a drive. Like sometimes people gotta understand, you can kill a drive on a man and a woman by sometimes certain things. A man can be coming in the mood, want to do something. You like, wait, like what you mean wait? And keep on then. Now I'm tired. Then you just kill a whole mode. Man, I don't want to do that no more. You know, and it can be vice versa. But
I don't think it's gonna take much.
But what I'm saying, what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if where you at. If you know your man like to have sex, or you know your woman like to have sex, make sure you please that woman. Because when a man or a woman feel like they lacking on something they don't get, they seek that shit from somebody else. And not saying they going out there looking for it, but when you always kick them from not giving them what they want, then when they out, just happen to be out somewhere, and well, guess what the devil do? Send that person right over there and look at him and say something, hey, how you doing? And there you go. And now he out here doing this or she out here doing that. Why? Because that's what I'm saying. But the devil work its ways when y'all trying to battle and deal shit. You know what I'm saying? So you supposed to always make sure you keep your inside house, inside what y'all got going in the bedroom, going. Because because regardless of how you look at it and see it, you don't ever leave no type of crack in your door, window, or nothing, so anything can slide in. And people be like, well, how you letting it slide in if you don't want to? But that ain't how it works. That's true. You can do all praying, but when you lacking something, thing over that way to make you feel like this here, shoot it back this way. So things can happen. We human.
Yeah.
We not programmed. We not no machine. We human. So at the end of the day, just make sure you take care of your man or your woman in the situation. You don't have to worry about that. And everything be happy and peaceful. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple.
What you got, Inay?
I was going to say, at the end of the day, let me tell you something.
Tell
I'm your intimacy coach. If you need help trying to figure that thing out. We need to figure out how to get my man or my woman back in the mood, and we need to rekindle. Hit me up. I got you. You can reach me at Intimately Twisted. We'll take care of you.
She gonna take care of you.
I'll take care of you.
Tell them you're not gonna take care of them, but you gonna hook them up.
She gonna help them get it taken care of.
Yeah, let them know. Let them know. Cause gonna be time you say you gonna take care of them. I'm just saying. We just want to clear that up.
I do the teaching. So
yeah. Okay. Cause they gonna be time. You say you gonna hook us up, man. I'm trying to do that. I'm just saying. Yeah.
All right. So all I'm gonna leave y'all with is, like I always say, get with somebody that you know and that y'all like each other, because you don't have to pretend. If you be yourself, let that person see who you are, and then y'all can be attracted to each other, and then just tell that person what you feel and what you want. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you're horny, don't just expect her to be horny because you horny. Be like Missy Nate say, flirt with that person, you know, touch on them, make them in the mood, because you might not be in the mood, but if the person is in love with you, they will get in the mood because they want to please you. So there are benefits to being married, especially if you're a sexual person.
Mm-hmm.
You got somebody to have sex with all the time. You don't have to go out and have sex with nobody else. Mm-hmm. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to address some more things. And if y'all have some topics that y'all would like for us to discuss, make sure that y'all follow us at Lay It On The Line. We're on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Thank y'all so much for joining. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Real.
Out there.
Lay it on the line, talk through our problems, let's try resolving them. Should we even try? Meet me halfway, and I'll give you time. Lay it on the line, show me your heart, and I'll show you mine. If we want this, if we need this, then let's lay it on the line. Settle down, let's try to talk it out. Let's figure out what all the fuss about. You had your turn, now it's mine. I never heard time and time, yeah. So many thoughts.